In Texas, an uncontested divorce is a case in which the parties believe that they can reach an agreement. There's no conflict. The parties have probably already talked about how they want to divide the property and what they want to do with the children if there are children involved in the case. A contested divorce is a case in which the parties are fighting over how to divide the property. What do we do with the kids if there are kids? And that just takes more time, and it takes more court time usually, because if you're fighting over that, you're not going to agree on what we do with the kids or how we divide the property. If the parties are pursuing an uncontested divorce, again, a case has to pend for a minimum of 60 days. And that is just a public policy in the state of Texas. So during that 60-day period, if the parties are working toward an order, a divorce decree, and that is the order that divorces the parties, where they divide the property and decide what they're going to do with the kids. It could pend anywhere from 60 days to 6 months, just depending on the negotiations that are going back and forth between the parties and their respective attorneys. So you might think you're in complete alignment on the issues involved in your divorce, but when you start getting into the weeds and thinking about, well, how do we want to divide this piece of property, or what do we do with the kids? That's where the issues come up that require a little bit more time than somebody that walks in and says, here's our agreement, we need you just to draft an order. If you have a contested divorce, it is so much smarter to get an attorney. There are so many emotions involved in going through a contested divorce, or even just going through a divorce. And it's just easier to have somebody that's not emotionally involved in your case to help you work out the details. If you have questions about the difference between an uncontested divorce and a contested divorce, give us a call. We'd love to help you.